Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. My name is Rico and today we're going to talk about how to make sound sounding distant. So in this tutorial, it's going to be mainly dedicated to film sound design, although you can do this in music, but for the scenario, we're going to analyze a scene from a film that I was working on. So let's check it out. Okay, so here we have our film and I'm gonna just play the scene and then we're gonna analyze the sound. Okay, so this film is called Spiral and it's from a Swedish film director and musician Holden McNeil, which is based in Prague, and he gave me the permission to use the scene for the tutorial, so thank you, Holden. Okay, so during the shooting there was no interphone. I had to add the interphone sounds from a library, and so we have this scene divided into three sections. The first one is when she hears the interphone from far away, then the interphone itself, so very close, and then close up to her face, and she hear the interphone from behind her. So I had three different setups of sound. Following the physics of sounds, how sounds travel through space, it's losing some of the properties, some of the frequencies. So the sound, if you shout at me from distance, your voice is going to come at me slightly different than if I was near to you. The first thing that comes to my mind is the high frequencies are the first things that you should consider to attenuate. And then again, you have to look at the film. You need to see how is the acoustic of the space, how distant it is, and how it would feel in your imaginative world. The sound in distance. In this first phase, I had the sound and I just equalize it, and let's just play it solo. So I roll off the low frequencies, the high frequencies as well, as you can see here, not too much. And then I was playing as well with the medium frequencies, and the medium frequencies as well, it feels that it's decreasing the volume, but it's actually not decreasing the volume, it's decreasing the after frequencies of the volume. Therefore, you will hear less volume in the sound. So that's the far away phase. So the second phase is the interphone is close. And you can see that basically the equalizer is going back to normal. I just roll off a bit of the low frequencies, although the low frequencies here is not really important because, it's basically a sound that doesn't need brief frequencies in any case. I roll off a little bit of the highs and just a little bit of medium, but it's like, it's like a normal sound. If I bypass it, it's the same. And the third one, she's basically, there is a close-up of her face, and as the camera is closer to her face, I feel like that she can hear the interphone better because we are close to her face, we are close to her perspective. So in this case here, I equalize a little bit more the highs, and I drop off a little bit of the medium frequencies as well. So basically, from the first phase and the second phase, if I bypass the equalizer, there is absolutely no difference. The volume is the same. But with equalization on, you can hear that the interphone is very distant. So she's hearing from the back. Here is close, and then distant again, but close to her face. So she hear the interphone from her back and more close to her ears, we can say, because it's her perspective. So that's the first things. Equalizing is the number one things that you should do when working with sound and you want to create it at distance, because the sound, when the sound travels, some of the high frequencies, some of the medium frequencies, and some of the low frequencies are traveling in a different speed, so you will perceive them different. The second thing is reverb. Reverb, it's basically creating the acoustic of the space. And in our scene, we need to fill the space. So I put a stock plugin, Reverb from protools, and you can feel that there is a bit more space now. If I bypass it, sound much closer. Yeah. So reverb and equalization together really create this distant impression that works a lot. So yeah, basically, this is the how to create distance in sound, and it's something that it's mainly used in sound design because there will be a lot of needs, and especially in ADR. But it can be also in music as well, and I will probably make a tutorial on Ableton Live about this as well. So thank you for everything, and see you on the next one.